Previously on Knight's Quest.
Big hero, I'm sorry that I dragged you through the city.
Oh.
And your idea to follow the shadows is best idea. I'm so happy you are working with us and the captain.
See, part of your carving ceremony is that you are going to kind of let the ink of the Shadow Gate decide what your mask looks like for you. All our friends are standing in front of the Lord of Shadows, the Spirit of Darkness, the Great Ink, Neener, Neener, Neener.
I will be able to give you the direction that you need. All you need to pay is your shadow.
And he extends his hand, and it is right there in front.
Raynor makes his decision.
This is it. This is the moment.
You only get one shot.
One opportunity.
Vomit on your mom's spaghetti.
Wait, on the?
Oh no.
It's been a rough
Oh
night.
no.
It's been a rough night. Well, welcome to Knight's Quest.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z.
Nope.
That's pretty good. Yeah. That would make me want to know what happened last time on Dragon Ball Z.
Now I'm curious what happened on Dragon Ball Z.
Right.
Can you imagine, like, every episode up until now is previously on Knight's Quest, and then this one is
Last time on Knight's Quest.
Are you ready?
But the part it plays from the last episode is the recap, so it's like last time on Knight's Quest.
It always like covers itself.
Yeah, exactly.
This is the part of the show where we do the things and say the stuff,
Indeed.
and it lasts for a while.
That's for always
So,
too long.
Buckle up, Buttercup.
No, that's our shield's name.
Buckle in,
My shield, I don't excuse you.
Jim.
Buckle in, Jim. Okay, let's just do some story, shall we?
I mean, that's
resume-
probably a good idea.
Do some
We
stories.
resume in the Shadow Gate at the top floor of the Dripping Palace.
Josh keeps referring to it as the Shadow Realm, and it's pretty great.
We've had to stop ourselves from doing that
I
multiple
know.
times.
For all intents and purposes, it's a Shadow Realm, but it's not the Shadow Realm.
Right, because
the mythical Bandai.
The Shadow Realm copyright trademark someone
I
else
was
other
gonna
than
say,
us.
like, I don't know if you can take two common words and trademark them.
You can't. You can't. Frosted Flakes. It's not trademarked.
Right, but
Okay,
some
we're not-
phrases are though.
We're not going on a... We're not doing that. We are in the Dripping Palace.
yeah.
All of our friends
drippy.
are there except Katrina.
Yep.
I mean, she's still down here. She's just not in the Dripping Palace.
Right.
Raynor is facing Neener, Spirit of Darkness, the Lord of Shadows, the Great Ink. And he decided what he was going to do. And we haven't heard his decision yet.
Yeah, that's correct.
So Neener's got his hand outstretched, the fingers dripping off and just falling to the ground. It's absorbed by the ground as well. And what does Raynor do?
Yeah, Raynor reaches forward and shakes his hand.
Okay. All right. So a very similar transaction happens to that of Jonathan's. With you, Raynor, you feel something from within yourself being almost sucked out through your arm.
Or slorped out.
Or slurped out,
yep, of course.
Colloquial term.
Yeah.
A colloquial term.
And then something rushing back into your arm. Again, you don't look different. After that, you don't feel anything different. Neener, let's go of your hand from the handshake. And he says,
Thank you, Rainer Bjornsson, for reuniting me with my shadow, with myself. Now, for the rest of you, are there any other questions or ways that I can help you, or any deals that we can still make?
I think I'm good.
I don't have any other characters.
No thanks. No thank you.
You have seemed the most curious of all of them, Eloise.
Oh, but I'm fine to just like experience, as it were. I don't think I need anything taken or given, as it were. I'm happy to be here.
I'm happy that you are enjoying your stay here in my realm.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, I'm
He's
good.
not a hotel manager. If there's anything you if there's anything at all you need, please just let us know.
Also, you have to pay for it.
Yeah.
What a simple price.
What if I have 2 shadows?
You do not. It does not happen.
No,
I will
I'm
see
good.
your shadow and raise you 2 shadows.
I'm covered. Jonathan paid the price, so I'll pass. Thank you, Mr. Neener, sir.
I think this whole time Raynor has been staring at the ground and kind of like moving his hands a little bit, and he occasionally looks at his hands like he's realizing that this definitely just happened. And at this point he looks up and he says, "So, how often do people do this?"
It is not a frequent occurrence, but I leave the doors open for anyone who wishes to come and make a deal for their heart's desire.
Yeah.
But I would say, only a few people a year usually are bold enough to pay that price.
So, how is it that... I guess I'm a little surprised we haven't seen more people walking around without a shadow. I mean, we did come from Glenwood, so maybe it's just not known there.
Many people, once they have paid the price, do not stick around in society, as many will shun them for making deals with what they see as a devil or a dark spirit, which I, again, will assure you I am not. Though the propaganda and the rhetoric against me is very atrocious.
So he has said something similar to this before, so it's not like brand new info, but now that Raynor has actually gone through with it, he's much more consciously aware of the fact that, like, oh, he's talking about me. Like, I might have to be that person who gets shunned by society, and he's just like, cool. Thank you.
I think Eloise like does a double take and like I think she's like looking around and she kind of like just gets jerked back to what did I say? Sorry.
Well, I guess then no one else has anything that they need from Neener. Great. Well, then he'll say,
Well, unfortunately, you cannot leave the Shadow Gate until tomorrow, for it is past noon.
As soon as he says until tomorrow, so at that point he had just said, you cannot leave the Shadow Gate. Raynor's just like, and then he's like, until tomorrow. He's just like, oh, thank God.
I really thought you were going to say, because it is past your bedtime.
Go to sleep. Raynor, you stayed up way too late last night. I saw that because it was exclusively in the darkness.
Too many pixie sticks.
What?
You're hyperactive.
You ate all your Halloween candy the night of Halloween, and now there is none left.
We have to Halloween you off the chocolate. This is by far the dumbest bit.
What just happened?
hey, you want to pivot?
Did we all just have a stroke?
Neener is my shadow daddy.
No! Fade to another scene! Fade to another scene! We'll come back! I'm fading!
I'm putting that on a fucking t-shirt.
It's media resi! Oh no! The music kicked in! We're fading! Oh no! Oh, we're changing scene! Oh no! All right, we're cutting back to the Blades secret base of operations.
Hey, I get it.
What?
We're cutting back.
You said
to
we're
the
cutting
blades.
back to the blades.
I didn't even try on that one. It is
Pinnacle of comedy.
some time has passed for them, so I'm assuming these two scenes have not been happening congruently at the same time. Is what I mean.
Yeah.
So some time has passed, and people have gathered together for Katrina's ceremony. Not everyone is there, because again, it was kind of quick notice, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
But the people who are around have gathered for this ceremony.
Is Celeste there? Because she definitely...
Nope.
Oh,
Ooh.
interesting.
Nope, she's not there. Raish is there. Fetty.
Fetty,
The
the Minute Keeper.
Minute Keeper is obviously there, and whoever else you want to be there. But yeah, they're all coming.
Other people.
Bartuk is there. just inexplicably. Hello.
Yay!
Bartuk is not a blade.
No, he's not. He's not a blade. He is not a blade. I'm sorry, fans.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean he doesn't have secrets, though. Okay.
Everybody has secrets.
Everyone has secrets. All right. Anyway, the ceremony. So they're all gathered in the areas with the pews, and there's the stage up front.
Yeah.
What does the ceremony look like, Jake?
So the stage, I mean, it is just that. It's an elevated platform in front of all the pews. So I think the majority of people are probably sitting in the pews. Same situation of when she was first initiated. They've all got their respective scimitars and the scabbards in the back of the seat in front of them. I think probably the Minute Keeper is standing on the stage, and he has a corked jug in his hand. And it looks slightly different to everything else because it isn't dripping like everything else. It's the same shade of black. It's still very much this inky silhouetted object, but it isn't dripping and flowing like everything else is. And Katrina is kneeling on the stage, facing everybody else with her hood down, mask on. Then Fetty addresses the congregation.
We are all gathered here in the darkness of the shadows to fully initiate our young blade into this chapter. She has sharpened her blade and broadened the silence by completing her contract. And as is tradition in the Terivian chapter, it is time to make her mask. I see she has taken some of the liberties already. However, the honor of marking the mask is ours.
He steps forward and uncorks this jug that he has, and there's some sort of liquid sloshing around inside. And he kind of places just the palm of his hand on her, where her forehead would be, but obviously there's a mask there. Just moves her head back so she's facing up. Then he holds the jug up in the air, off to his left, and somebody takes a bowl and scoops it like on the wall, and it collects some of that like dripping ink, and then walks over to the jug and pours the dripping ink into the jug, and immediately the entire jug begins to drip and flow. And he lifts the jug up above and pours it over Katrina's face. And it's not like the other areas in this Shadow Gate, where it all feels like one substance. You can't feel the dripping when you touch a surface. You actually feel some sort of liquid careening down over her face and cascading over the mask. And I think she inhales a little bit of it, probably because she wasn't expecting an actual liquid to hit her in the face. So she like loses her breath for a second and like drops down to all fours and starts coughing, and she coughs up a little bit of whatever this is. She's got a bitter taste in her mouth. And I think maybe like the people around the room are not laughing in like a mean way, but kind of like they've all been through this, so it's kind of a thing. Like, yeah, you know, get it out, you know.
Don't swallow the ink.
Yes. Please don't swallow ink. Fetty kind of claps her on the back and extends a hand to help her to her feet. Katrina takes his arm and stands up, and she says, well, I would ask for a mirror, but I feel like that would be pointless.
Yes. But besides, you will not see the marks until you leave this place. But for all intents and purposes, we are done. It is finished. Congratulations. You are officially one of us. I mean, you were already one of us, but you are one of us now.
I think maybe Raish like is kind of like clapping like more so than other people. Like,
he's excited. This is his first initiate that he's helped bring in, so he's pretty excited too.
Yeah.
And everyone else joins in and claps.
Fetty's like, oh, and Raish, you get your $20
$20 gold please stipend, yes.
Yeah.
your reference bonus.
Yes.
Your friends and family sign up fee.
Yeah, I think the rest of the group is kind of cheering, and then they all raise their scimitars.
Yes. They retrieve their scimitars from the
Pewbacks.
The pewback in front of it. I don't like pewback.
No, me neither. No.
The back seat.
The pubic in front.
They retrieve their scimitars.
From the scabbards in front of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hold them all aloft. And
I gotta say it all together.
By our blades, silence.
By their silence, we speak.
So the ceremony has now.
yeah, the ceremony's done. Everyone
Okay.
starts kind of like
So-
filtering back out.
Yeah, they start mingling.
I think maybe Katrina takes off her mask and like looks at it, and
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
black.
It's the
Yeah,
same.
yeah.
Raish comes up to her and kind of just pats her on the back and says, "Well, that is all the ceremonies that we've got here until you become. I think we got like a 20-year party or something. Honestly, we don't get. A lot of people don't get that far, so it's a really big achievement.
I mean, that's not surprising.
Yeah, they either die or just leave.
Mm.
Yeah,
Wait, you just like straight up leave the blades? Just like,
people just straight up walk away,
wow.
and then we go and we kill them.
Oh,
But-
okay. No, yeah.
Yeah. But otherwise, that's pretty great. And then all of a sudden, someone rushes into the room, just shouting Terevian phrases, and they seem to be really panicked and not like ah, but they're like there's urgency behind what they're saying. And again, Katrina can't make out any of the words. It's all Terevian. She hasn't decided to bother to learn any of it yet. There's no Schmeest or Schmest yet. But then she does recognize one word, Omaris.
Oh.
And everyone in the room starts to grab their scimitars and heading out, grabbing other supplies or weapons, and they all seem to be walking out. And
I think Katrina like really quick like puts on her mask and turns to Raish and goes, "What was that? I heard Omaris. What?"
yes, okay. It seems that the killing of the Omaris captain or some other turn of events has emboldened them. The Omaris are attacking the Shadowgate.
Like all of it?
Like they're down here and they're attacking, and that's as much information as we have, and assumedly we're part of that attack. We don't quite know. That's all we have. They're here. Cut over to the top of the arch, the Dripping Palace, where everyone is, and it seems like they're about to leave, when all of a sudden Neener extends his hand again, and he says,
Stop, Rainer Bjornsson.
Yeah.
Normally I do not ask requests of people. Usually they ask a request of me, and I in turn just need their shadow. But something has just come to my attention as I can see many things and have gained much knowledge.
Right.
I need your help.
What? In what way?
My fair realm of the Shadowgate is under attack by the Omaris Guard. They are here because they believe that the hero has given them the permission, the guidance to do so. And normally they are cautious, they are planning, and they did not bother with my realm. But they have snuck in, and now that noon has passes, they have launched an attack. I do not know what their goal is, for I do not know men's hearts or desires, but they are attacking as we speak. And this is not a place of violence. This realm was supposed to be a refuge, a place of sanctuary from the politics and the storms above, but now they have been brought here, and I do not blame you, Rainer. I am just saying you must stop this nonsense, as you are one of the few who have influence in this situation.
Rainer, what's he talking about?
Yeah. And I in hindsight, I should have seen this coming.
I think the rest of the group is kind of looking around. I know, at least the characters I'm in charge
Yeah.
are kind of confused. Rainer, who are the
reason-
What's he talking about?
I'm
extra confused how this is also a part of the lessons.
It's not, Salazar.
But
It's
Salazar, there's no more
not.
lessons.
The reason Rainer hasn't said anything yet is because he's realizing that yet again, even though he's been trying so hard, he's still found a way to do something amazingly stupid and put tons of people in danger directly because of him. And this is like the fourth time this has happened. Like, he still blames himself for Quiz, the whole thing with the amulet. He still blames himself for Bathilda. He still blames himself for Leroy getting his memory wiped. Salazar almost getting killed. Like, all of this shit happens, and he feels like it's because of stuff he did. And now it's definitely because of something he did, you know? And I think, with that in mind, I think I think he responds to Nina. He says, how can I stop them?
They are clearly here because they believe that they will have victory because they are siding with you. You are a charismatic leader, Rainer Bjornsson. You have persuasive abilities. Use them now in this situation before things get even more out of hand.
Oh, my writer.
I think Jonathan, like, turns to Rainer and, like, starts, like, pulling his scythes out of his... What do we call them?
Tweedles?
Yeah, pulling
His tweedles.
Size out of his tweedles, and he goes, so like, what's the play? We murking these fools, or like, what's up?
Rorg, like, gets his hand in a fist and he starts massaging. He's like, yeah, we're gonna do some action.
Do you know how many people are attacking?
Nah, but, like, I got, like, a scythe and a half, so, like...
I got the Kisser and the Bruiser.
Mr. Neener, do you know how many people are attacking?
About 24.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
we're murking these fools. We got this.
Here's the thing. I'd rather not, because I don't want you guys to maybe die.
I'm with Rainer on this one. I possess maybe less than no combat ability. I throw a mean hairbrush, but
I can attest to that.
Yes, yeah.
I still have the welt from this
I
morning.
don't have it on me. I have a flute.
I didn't bring it to the Shadowgate.
That's what I bring into this table we've got here.
Okay, where are they in the city? Do we know?
They are currently laying siege to the path and causing mainly mayhem and chaos, not so much lives or physical violence as more property damage. But I can tell that things are escalating quite quickly.
Okay,
Petty theft.
Vandalism?
Excessive loitering.
They are standing around for no good reason. Help me, Lena!
Refusing to leave when asked politely.
They are making very bad yo mama jokes.
we closed like 10 minutes ago and they're still ordering food.
This is highly disruptive.
Skateboard tricks are way too sick.
We're way too sick. Okay.
No, but they do have their weapons, and I fear that they will start hurting people.
Oh, God.
And if you die in the Shadowgate, you die in real life.
Thank you for that tidbit. Alright, guys, huddle up. Short version, I got kidnapped by the Omaris last night, and I bluffed my way out by telling them that I was the hero and that they needed to follow the shadows. That's a thing I did. That's a thing I said. So now they're convinced they have to destroy the Shadowgate. I said it because I was trying not to die, so I was lying. So, real quick, how do we get them to stop now?
Well, how about we just go do it?
Yeah, but, like, do I have to... I'm trying to figure out if I should try to tell a different lie, or...
Well, I mean, okay, so what we do know
Yep.
is that the leader of the Omaris is gone.
Yep.
So we either have to find some sort of chain of command
Yep.
and talk to them, or we could murk these fools. I'm just saying.
Murk these fools.
We could just work our way through them until... Does anyone speak Terevian? I feel like that might be important.
None of us do, to be
I mean,
totally-
obviously I do. We all know this.
Leroy,
I can have a very fluent conversation
boy.
with everyone. I don't want to know what Nina is going to say to this.
I will not ruin such a wholesome heart.
Oh, no. With the truth.
I think maybe Jonathan turns to Nina and goes, "Can somebody give up their shadow to learn a language?"
Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yes. Well, that is knowledge that I have acquired that I could give.
Well, shit, I mean, that's me out. I did my one thing, so...
I mean, I don't need to do it. I already learned it. So, like...
That's, yep.
I don't want to sound selfish here, but I don't think it's worth painting my shadow for a language I could just pick up like normally.
If I just work hard.
I mean, it's like those microtransactions. You know, you can pay a bunch right now to get the stuff, or you can work for it over time. You don't get it right now. You know, like,
Right. That's what I'm saying.
No, it was just a question. I'm just
Right.
I have an idea. How about these Omarusu or whatever? How about
that's
we
great.
just go talk to them and tell them, hey, knock it off because we're really important and everyone listens to us.
You go first.
I will, because I usually, except for these, I've passed crazy 24 hours. Wait, hold up, time out.
Yep.
Hold up.
Yep.
Are these the same people that we dealt with last night?
Yeah, that's them.
Oh, never mind. No, actually, you go, I'll stay here. I just remembered I have
Go.
already encountered this group of people.
I think Eloise kind of steps forward and goes, I mean, whatever happens, we're all stuck here for another 12 hours. Well, more, actually, because we have until sunup tomorrow. I mean, which is like 8 in the morning. So we've got...
It's 6. You'll just wake up at 8.
Okay, so we have another 18 hours between now and then that we have to figure this out. So we have time, but also...
The Omaris also have 18 hours to make destruction.
We can leave when there's shadow on the thing. So shouldn't we be able to leave as soon as it's nighttime?
Darkness and shadows are different things.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
So we've got 18 hours, which is a really long time to be cooped up in a place with people who are like that. Eloise goes and stands over on the elevator, or walks out the doors.
Yeah.
And Jonathan follows.
All right, well, that's... yeah, I mean, I guess we can talk and walk at the same time. Except for in the elevator, but probably not, because that'd be weird.
Fuck it.
Jonathan turns back. Leroy, you can talk and walk at the same time?
Yeah, it's actually... I remember the day I first did it. It was a really cool revelation. I didn't realize it, but then I just started walking and talking, and it was great. I do still have that memory. It's a good one.
I think Raynor looks back at Neener and he says, sorry for telling a terrorist organization to attack your city.
I understood the reason why you did that. You did not understand what you were saying, and you were only trying to survive. And as the hero, these type of things will come out as part of the story.
Yeah. Speaking of me trying to survive, I'm gonna go probably die. See ya. And he fucking leaves.
Thanks for your shadow.
Yep. This has been fun.
So they all go down the elevator then?
Oh my god.
Okay. We'll cut back over.
I do not like this.
The Blades. Everyone seems to be kind of getting in battle position, which they're not soldiers, so they're just really all getting sneaky.
Yeah. I think maybe Katrina turns to Raish and says, okay, so we can leave, right? We don't have to just stay here and let them attack us.
About that, the way we came in isn't gonna be open until tomorrow morning. So
Tomorrow morning?
we're stuck down here until then, and they can't leave either.
And I'm assuming that this was never, no one foresaw a situation like this and planned ahead?
Honestly, the Shadow Gate has always been a place of sanctuary. No one has ever dared to attack people down here. There's never been, even when there's political debates and discord above, no one even brings that down here. It's like, a holiday family dinner. You just don't talk about it down here. People respected that, but for some reason, that's changed.
Fine, okay. And she looks around. She's trying to find any, because what district, air quotes, district is this?
They're in the Torn district.
Okay, so there's rubble everywhere.
Yes. You
Okay.
guys have come out of the base now. Yep.
Okay, so I think she maybe just starts barking orders because that's what she fucking does.
She does.
So I think she just to Raish to translate. She's all right, everyone, pick up the biggest fucking rock you can carry and get to a high place. Get up in those buildings there, on that side of the path, and on this side over here. We got the element of surprise. We know these guys are coming, so get as much ammo as you can up to the top of those buildings, and we're gonna give them hell.
Raish translates, and at first people don't respond. I think there's a couple people who just kind of... Actually, you know what? Fuck it. We're rolling dice, damn it.
Okay.
This is a dice thing.
Dice.
Persuasion.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I wanted to give you a new stat after that ceremony.
Okay.
Your mask has now given you a new stat under Charisma called Fear.
Whoa!
The Fear stat. And you have +4 in Fear. So everyone else will be a +0 in that until then. Maybe Gorg might have a 1 because he's a big
So
guy.
am I rolling persuasion or fear?
What type of thing are you trying to implement here? Are you using scare tactics, or are you just...
All right, guys, we can do this. Grab those rocks, or I will kill you.
I mean, I think probably at first she's just like yelling things, and then when she sees nobody's doing anything, she probably draws her scimitar and says, "Do you guys want to die?"
Roll Fear.
Because I will kill you.
Because the Overreach will kill you.
That is an 11.
Plus Fear and plus Charisma?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because she's got negative Charisma.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I think then with that...
She have negative charisma.
Because of her brazen personality. I don't know. That's
Yeah.
what we did in episode 1.
Yeah, I guess that made more
So
sense.
we did episode 1.
early on in the show.
I feel like at some point here we really got to revamp retcon these character stats.
We've done so much this season.
Yeah.
But no, that's how it is. Oh, no, I've given you ways to increase it, and y'all just don't use them.
That's not true.
The pink dice. Skill gems.
We
There's
used a couple.
There's like 2 of them in your inventories that aren't being used.
I don't have one.
Jonathan has one.
Yep. See what I'm saying?
It does?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
I wanna,
All right. So with your
pink skill
11,
gem.
I think a lot of people. This is a group of assassins, so they don't really work together. They're all very individualistic.
Yeah.
So a lot of them just kind of slink into the alleyways and just get in their positions. But I think you do get a group of 6 that gather around you, and they start agreeing, and they start looking for some rubble, and Raish tells you that they're with you and they're gonna help.
Cool.
So you guys get in positions.
Yeah, so I think she directs those 6 to like higher up buildings that they can reach the rooftops of on either side of the path leading to this building. Mm-hmm. And then I think she turns to Raish and says, "You got any of that cool sand magic that maybe we could share?"
It's not really a sharing thing. It's just kind of you learn it. It's like an ability. I could start teaching you.
Yeah,
but
okay, well, we'll
you won't-
workshop that
no, you
later.
won't learn
Real
that
quick,
here.
you're the bait, so go stand over there.
Oh, shit.
I need you to stand right smack dab in the middle, right there.
I see it.
And then as soon as they come running, as soon as they get within spitting distance, you're gone.
Got it.
Cool.
I will admit, it does look different down here. Just so you know.
I don't care.
Just
Can you still disappear?
I can do it. Yeah,
okay,
I can still
good.
do it.
That's all I
right.
need.
And he puts his mask on, and then he heads into the position.
I don't think Katrina's seen him without his mask, because the only time he was without it is in the Shadow Gate.
That's true.
So she still doesn't know what he looks like.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, she saw his face, but it was all shadowy.
Yeah.
So back over to the squad.
Oh, boy.
You guys have made it to the bottom of the arch, and I'm assuming, have walked out of it. You're now in the path where there's the whole crew is still there. Trouble is there too.
Yep.
And in front of you, you do see a kind of a hectic scene. There are people,
Yeah.
running and screaming around. You don't see. It's hard to make, like you said earlier. It is hard to make out which ones are the Omaris. I mean, it's easy once you see them waving their scimitars around, or
Right.
being the ones who are doing the intimidating. But even if it wasn't the Shadowgate, it'd still be pretty hard to make it out, just because there are so many people running around, and again, it's all in languages you don't understand.
Yep.
But you are able to start making out. Okay, there's an Omaris. There's an Omaris. They got their turbans in that particular fashion that makes them stick out.
So, here's the thing. Raynor told these guys to do this. Also, their captain's dead, and a lot, if not all of them, saw Raynor hauling out of that building. So, thinking over these factors, Raynor is trying to make a snap decision, and even though Neener just told him you are charismatic and you need to persuade them to stop, Raynor looks at Jonathan and he says, "I think we gotta murk these fools."
I think Jonathan goes way ahead of you, buddy, and he throws on his jester's hat, and he takes out both of his scythes, and he starts sprinting.
Wait, why the jester's
He
hat?
starts sprinting for the closest guy, and he immediately starts swinging wildly the lazy river. So for him, everything is going in slow motion, and he pantses the first guy he gets to.
Roll for pranking with advantage.
Ooh,
With advantage, you bitch.
that's a 25.
25. You can do. You describe however you want this to go down.
Okay,
Prank away to your heart's content.
so I think he runs up and probably tries to get behind the first guy, and literally just like probably uses his real scythe to like cut his belt.
Yeah.
And just pants him real good, and then if he turns around, maybe he like squirts him in the face with one of the jingles on his on his hat, and then before he can catch his bearings, he skips over to the closest guy. He ducks and weaves around him and grabs where his turban terminates, and just yanks as hard as he can and like spins him like mummy style as his turban unravels on his head.
And then I think Grorg runs over here and he's just gonna swing him a good punch. I'm gonna roll for his punch. Oh yeah, he rolled a good enough punch. He rolled an 18. And so he's like, and here comes the kisser. And he just swings it right as the dude is spinning, and like the dude spins into Glorg's punch. He just knocks him back, and he just flies backward. His pants are off. His turban is off. He's been splashed with water, and he's out. He's been knocked out.
Okay, before anything else happens, Raynor runs up to Grog. Grog, okay, I'm gonna need you on this one. We have to find whoever's quote-unquote in charge. You can see better than everyone because you're taller.
Yes.
You have a louder voice than most people.
True.
We gotta try to find...
Excuse me!
Okay, fair point.
I have a very loud voice. It's true. He does.
Split up, I guess? Better chance of finding? Oh my god, this could be a terrible idea. Fuck.
The kisser. It's been a while since I've dusted you off.
Look, I don't think any of us are experts at fighting, except maybe Grog apparently.
Right.
So like maybe we should not.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. That's why I want to get a hold of whoever's in charge and try to convince them to fucking stop.
Oh yeah, I get that. I'm saying maybe don't split up though.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah. Good
I hope
call,
it's
good
not
call.
this guy. And he points to one on the ground, because he's out.
Hey, Raynor,
Okay.
how did you figure out who was the captain the previous time?
I'm gonna be real honest. He dragged me into a room and said he's the captain.
It does make it pretty easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Are you the captain?
no, he's out, man.
That's right, he's out. Even I remember that.
I do too.
So maybe we just go now. Like there's other people around. Maybe.
All right, let's do it.
I just need to know,
Yep.
before the bruiser comes out,
Yep.
are we going to ask him if they're the captain before we murk him? Or are we going to murk him and then ask?
Well, nobody knows Terevian. How are we gonna ask him?
Wait, how did you talk to them then, Raynor, if you don't know Terevian?
The captain spoke our language.
Was he the only one?
Yes.
No.
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 I thought he was.
No, he was not. There was the one that looked up to you because you were the hero.
Where'd you get that
There were
map?
there were a
One
couple.
who gave you the map.
Oh my god. A couple of them can understand. Hey, the hero is here. The hero is here and you need to stop fighting.
All
I
right,
figured it was worth a shot. I don't
worth a
know.
shot. Roll persuasion.
Or would it be camaraderie?
Yeah, actually, no, that's camaraderie. Good point. Good call. Good call. What is Trouble doing right now?
Oh, you caught me off guard. I thought I was rolling for Raynor.
You are. I'm asking, is Trouble giving you a bonus?
Oh.
For camaraderie.
By looking cute in the Shadowgate?
That's how this works.
I'm gonna say probably not
Okay, then
because
you don't get the bonus.
he's
Then-
a shadowy figure.
Then
I mean, I gotta be true to the story.
got to the story.
15 plus 2, 17. That's a 17 for camaraderie.
Okay. Let me roll something. Yes. I think most of the people don't understand what you're saying, but there is one. There is one that stops and says, "Big hero, you have met us here."
Found him.
and he like just thwomps someone with the hilt of his scimitar, and they get knocked over.
Fighting.
Just random common
That's
people.
terrible.
And he goes, "Big hero, I was afraid that you had abandoned us.
Nope,
But you are here waiting for us. This is good.
Yes.
The trouble will fall on the dangerous of the people we fight."
The what will fall on the what?
Sorry, I'm not as good as language as you.
That's okay.
Well, now we fight, yes.
Okay, here's the thing. We did it wrong. I said, follow the shadows.
Yes, and we follow, and we in shadow now.
Yup, but it's wrong because no one was supposed to attack the shadows. That doesn't make any fucking sense. We were supposed to learn from the shadows and kind of cozy up to the shadow god up there because he has lots of stuff that we can learn. But here's the problem, because we're attacking the city, that's not gonna fly. You need to get everyone to stop.
Roll persuasion.
Okay. That's 21.
Ooh. I think the Omri's guard, he stops and he says, Oh no! You never said fight the shadow!
Yeah.
You only say follow! Oh!
Yeah.
My bad words! Oh!
I mean, it's...
I not understand your words.
It's a language barrier. It's tough.
Oh,
I
it
mean,
was only
yeah.
language barrier that caused
Yeah.
this problem.
Yeah,
Oh,
as it always is. Yeah.
And only that.
Yep.
that is the only reason.
That's the only reason.
Well, it's, whoops, and,
This is okay. This is a strange situation because this is a city, the Shadowgate, that has no jail. It has no it has no conditions in place for people dying because that doesn't fucking happen
All
here.
of the establishments that exist in the path exist in the Shadowgate, so they would have a shadow jail.
Yeah, but if no one ever like brings violence down here,
Yeah.
well,
then it'd be empty.
it's a bar and casino. It's a real fun time. Head down to the jail. Yeah, so the Omri says to you, Rainer, "Big hero, all I want is be part of story and tell good story. Everyone mock me and say I should worship other spirits." And he gestures up to the dripping palace
How does he gesture up to the palace?
with the scimitar. He points at it. But I follow true to you and convince all Omri's guard to come here and fight, and now we must do other thing.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. That is how it is. I mean, it sucks, but you're right.
Is problem because some will stop fighting, but some really like it, and it will take a lot of good words.
Persuasion.
Yes.
Well, I mean, that's why I'm here.
That is why you come. Yes.
Yup.
The big story.
That's what I'm known for is giving eloquent speeches. That's my character.
I think maybe Eloise.
No, you're not.
I think maybe Eloise notices a like another Omaris like running towards them, like scimitar raised.
Right.
And I think she goes, Jonathan Grorg? And I think Jonathan like leans into Grorg and goes, "I want you to hit him very hard." And then Jonathan like rushes up to the guy and then like points at his shirt and goes, "You have something on your clothes."
Roll persuasion with disadvantage.
No, pranking. It's pranking. This is a prank.
It's a prank.
This is
Roll
this
with
is
a
a
disadvantage because he
classic
doesn't
prank.
know your language.
11.
Yeah. Wow, even with the hit.
Doesn't know your language.
He looks at you and he shakes his head. He's like, and then Gror comes to punch him.
Okay.
Oh no! Grog rolled a 1. He accidentally punches Jonathan.
Oh,
He's like,
that's
oh
not
no, the bruiser! Oh no, Jonathan, your head is now sore.
Okay.
We all look the same in the game.
Oh, sorry about that. And so the Omri's guard is about to make an attack when the friendly guard says something in Terevan. He's like shouting and waving his hands, and he's gonna roll a dice. Okay, and the guy stopped. He doesn't attack. Okay, so you don't have to worry about him for now. I told him I would get him dinner tomorrow.
You had to bribe him?
Yes.
Okay.
I think maybe Eloise turns to the guy and says, okay, so now that both of you are on the same page, can we do a thing where he goes and tells as many people that he can and tells those people to tell other people, and then you go and tell other people and tell those people to tell other people that we're not doing the fighting anymore?
The friendly guard translates. It says, oh, we can, but it must not work 100%, because some people are really mad that the captain is dead, and they just kind of need to, like, take it out on other people, is, like, their way of dealing with it.
You realize that sucks, right? Like, that's terrible. That's a horrible, horrible way
We
to...
have no therapy in our guard.
That's a problem. That's bullshit that he knows the word therapy.
I wanted to say the joke.
Oh boy.
Okay, well, this sucks. So,
But we will try.
Okay, well, while this is happening, maybe we should find somewhere to stay the night. I don't think it makes sense to stay out on the streets.
Oh, I want to stay out on the streets, though. We just got started.
Grog, I love your energy.
You can't turn me on and then just turn me off like that. I gotta go.
Maybe some of us should find shelter, and maybe some of us who are more violently inclined should stay and help.
I've been a good orc lately, but sometimes I just need to get out.
I mean, can we go to Bartuk's house?
We could try. We could see what's there.
I mean,
guess.
it's a building that exists, so like I assume it would still be there.
Well, yeah, but here it might be full of people who are using it.
It might be a shopping mall, but I mean, like, it's a place to go that we know where it is. Let's all meet at Bartuk's house.
I guess.
Okay, we'll meet there and just avoid getting hit by the Omris.
Okay.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, let's go back to the blades. The chaos has been kind of more localized to the other end of the Shadow Gate, but you can hear the noise start coming closer and closer, as mainly it's just people fleeing.
Yeah.
And then some of the Omris follow behind.
I think Katrina has put herself with her back right around the corner along this alleyway that is being flanked by the stone thrower people, so that as the Omris pass her on the way to where Raish is, she will be behind them.
Okay, I think you see some people flee, and then two Omris run down past them, and they see Raish.
Yes.
Just standing there, and that causes them to then go towards this alley instead of pursuing the people that they were pursuing. And so they head towards Raish, and then Raish just standing there. Again, he's doing his thing where he just stands there and looks cool.
and his cape
even though there's no wind,
flowing.
it's somehow flowing. It's somehow blowing. And
Best
then
character.
as they're about to attack him, hit him with a scimitar, he kind of melts into this ink and then floats away as just little ink particle bubbles that you kind of see sometimes when you like pour oil in water. It's kind of like that, and so it just like floats away and then meshes with rest.
I think Katrina does that thing that I don't know how to do because it's hard, where she like whistles really loud, where he's like, hold on,
I know what you mean, though. Yeah.
when he like does that thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, one of these whistles is gold.
We'll use one of them. We'll impact it. Yeah, that's fine.
The power of all the whistles combined.
What? Super whistle.
I'm a true echomancer.
That's what we call our editor in the show.
I'm an echomancer? Oh, shit.
Anyway, she whistles.
She whistles, and so the blades throw the rocks down at the two Omris. And so I'm just going to roll some dice. You roll some dice. And let's just roll some 20s and add like 4 to it.
I got a 19 and a 9.
I got a 23 and 22 and a 10. And we're rolling for the last dude. And a 23. Yeah, so a good chunk of them are going to hit the Omris guards as they run through. And that kind of, I mean, they're pretty big rocks, right? You're thinking like,
Yeah, like chunks of wall and like
yeah, I think, so when they throw it at them, the first thing that happens when they get hit is there's like a splatter. There's a splash when the rocks hit their surface. And then they did some good hits, and so that knocks them down. Like that, you're not gonna get hit by a rock and we don't do hit points for this reason. It doesn't make sense story-wise. You get hit with a rock, you're down. Yeah. And so they're down. You don't know if they're dead or unconscious, but they're out.
Katrina
ambush was successful.
Yeah. Boom. So I think maybe she walks over to there's two of them, right? Mm-hmm. She walks over to the two Omaris that are on the ground. She takes the stiletto out of the handle of her blade and just drives it through the back of the neck of the first guy.
Whoa.
And then the same with the second, just dispatches both of them as quickly and cleanly as possible.
Okay, then.
Remember,
this is war, Jamie.
Streve.
This is war.
Yeah.
That's true. I like the dichotomy between how both groups are going to handle this. I'm going to prank this dude. Fucking kill him. You know? Like,
yeah.
Well, I mean, for the blades, in this situation, it is kill or be killed. Because
it makes sense for the blades.
The whole contract was the captain was trying to like shut them down, and this is what is happening.
Right.
Yeah,
absolutely. So I think then the 6 blades come down, and Raish is with you as well, and he goes, I think he's going to lift up his mask. Wow, that was effective teamwork. This is new for us. We usually don't work as... Is this how it works down in Costa Rica? Do they work together?
I don't know. I didn't spend too much time there. But I do think this is good. This is progress. I don't know if it's going to stick, but for now, I think this works. I don't know if there's more coming, but I do think that if we're going to make the rock trick work again, we need to get rid of this.
Right, yes.
That's happening.
Also, I just realized you don't know where Raish like reappeared from. He was just there talking.
Yeah. But yeah, I think probably she starts like ordering through Raish that they move the bodies,
they move the bodies out of the way,
and reset in case that there's more attackers.
Perfect. So I'm just going to assume then, since this worked so well the first time, that you guys just kind of maintain that post. Yeah. And anytime more Omaris come, everyone just executes this plan flawlessly.
Unless they're coming like in mass,
Yeah. They don't. Okay. They don't do that. They are clearly, as we'll cut over to the rest of the group, you can clearly see whatever's going on is not organized. There's not like a strategy. It is simply just, you'll see people chasing other people, knocking shit over. They're not really like slash attacking, but they are like, maybe like bumping people or like pushing them or hitting them with the broadside. So they're not really here, they're not like killing yet, but they are causing a lot of trouble, a lot of havoc. And you do see a lot of people injured on the ground because of everything that's been going on. Not a ton, a handful of people who have been injured. But as you go, the friendly guard is trying to persuade them, sometimes very successfully, sometimes it takes longer. I don't know. What do you think the other characters are doing along?
How many... So, we said there were about 24 originally.
Correct.
Some numbers have been shaved off through various means since then. Does it still look like a majority of them are causing havoc and stuff?
It seems that most of the havoc that's going on is just residual as people are running, because most of the people down in the Shadowgate don't know that it's ending. A lot of them are just kind of finding out. So there's still a lot of running and people being frantic, and that's causing some other people to act rashly. But you are seeing a lot less Omaris now doing the actual actions, and a lot of them are just kind of... I guess, I don't know, do you think they're following you behind now? You just got like a squad of them behind
I don't know. That's a great question.
I mean, I assume that's probably what the dude would tell them to do.
Because they can't leave.
Yeah.
He's going to ask you that. I think he's going to ask you, great hero, what should we do now? Because we are stuck down here. Should we gather together? Do you have another step for us to do? What is the plan?
We definitely need to gather together. It's important that we need to get the Omaris away. We need to get them away from the path. We need to make sure other people don't get hurt, because the more people in the Shadowgate who are hurt, the less chance we have to actually advance our plans.
Oh, yes. So we should go and pick another district. Which one should we take refuge in, great hero?
The Overgrown District.
Good. We go back.
Yep. It all comes full circle.
Is there a Shadow King?
Oh shit! Like the plant.
Oh, like the plant? Oh shit, is there a Shadow King like the plant?
Oh shit! Like the plant.
Like the plant?
Like the plant?
But the plant though.
the plant one?
Because at first I was like, yeah, the Shadow King is Neener, Neener, Neener. Calm down. You mean a Shadow Acid King Lily?
Yeah.
Well, there's only one way to find out, folks.
I think Eloise is like, so we're not going to Bartuk's place? Is that what's being decided right now? I mean, I'm fine. I just want a destination. I want to know what's happening.
I think that's really interesting. We've got like Rainer and the friendly guard and the rest of the Omeris like up front, and I'm assuming like maybe Grorg and Jonathan are like second in row, and then Salazar, Eloise, and Leroy are like,
So, yeah, what's going on? Oh, yeah, it's cool down here, isn't it?
Rainer panics and makes what is probably a bad decision, and he says to the rest of the group, I'm in too deep. You guys go find somewhere safe. I am traveling with the Omeris, who I am, of course, a part of, and who I am guiding towards our destiny.
I think maybe Eloise gets in like real close with Rainer and goes, Rainer, I love what you're doing, and I think you should keep doing it. Why are we splitting up? And how are we getting back together? Because if we split up right now, we're going to where Bartuk's house is, and we don't know where we're going to meet up again. And if we split up right now, you're going somewhere, and we don't know when we're meeting you again.
All that matters is that we get out of the Shadow Gate.
That is not true. I don't... All that matters is all of us together get out of the Shadow Gate together. Safely and undead.
Yep.
Not undead. Not dead.
No, I knew what you meant.
And I don't know how we're going to do that if we go separate ways. I think maybe Jonathan goes, well, wait, there was like a whole bunch of those places where we can like cross over, right?
Yep.
Like it's not just the one we went in. And
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
like one in between all the districts. So maybe we don't have to go back together. Maybe we could... How do you tell time here? There's no like... How do you do that?
Why are you shaking your head, Nathan?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Anybody, this chucklefuck, do you know how to tell time? Like,
is basically when it's available, this mark will be on the ground.
okay, so in lieu of camping outside this spot, because that would be stupid, I don't know any other thing to do. So maybe we should pick a district that we know isn't populated, find a spot, camp out next to it in a building or something. And then when it shows up, we all go back, we meet at actual Bartuk's place, and we talk. All of us alive, and that's how we do it.
I like that part. Okay, so we're splitting up then.
Okay. Nope. You know what? Rainer, we gotta name this fool. Should we give him a name?
You want to know my name?
Yeah,
Great
yeah.
Hero?
You never asked him
Yeah.
his name.
What's your name? I didn't get the chance to ask you your name. There was a lot going on, and then I got kidnapped, and a lot happened.
The Great Hero wants to know my name.
Yep.
Me too.
And you are keeping him waiting.
Oh, so sorry, Great Hero. This
all
is
good.
a big moment. Much and waiting for. Oh my.
Yeah.
My name.
My name is Denny. I don't know. It just came to me
Okay.
in a dream.
It was
name
good.
is Ralush.
Okay. That's awesome.
That's my name.
So here's the thing. Rainer looks back at the group of his friends, and it's all no, we can't do. It's all wrong. Shoot. Okay, Ramesh,
No.
Ralush.
Ramesh was Bartuk's brother.
That's Ramesh. We can't keep naming everyone R.A. something.
Raish.
Maybe that's like a thing in this world. Okay, they all start with R's. Okay, fuck up.
Jake, Jack, Joke. Come on.
John, Jamie.
Jingleheimer Schmidt. His name is my name.
Can
too.
you tell me this fellow's name one more time, please?
Ralush.
Ralush.
Okay. He says to the rest of the group, "You guys know where you're going, right?"
Yeah,
You
we'll
have-
go to Bartuk's place. Or
Okay, good. So when we're back in the regular gate, maybe we should just meet up in the center of the city, whatever's easiest. The
something.
path?
Bartuk's place is.
Okay, never mind. That's what I was. Thank you for keeping me on track, Leroy. I appreciate that. All right, I will see you guys tomorrow. Be safe. Don't die. And then he says to Ralush, he says, "Okay, here's the thing. You need to get everybody back to the Overgrown District. We need a place that's safe. We need a place where people aren't going to be looking for the Omaris who just caused a whole bunch of trouble in the path here. We need a place that's out of the way, and we need a place to regroup. I'll find you guys there later, but right now there's one more thing I have to do as the hero, because this has gone all shit sideways, and I need to fix it. We made a lot of mistakes, and I need to fix it. I'll see you guys there later, okay?
Okay, we will meet where the conservatory,
Yes.
the big garden.
Exactly. Familiar place? Perfect. Yeah, and after he finishes saying that, Raynor looks him in the eyes and says, I have to fix this mistake. And he heads back to the path to do what he has to do.
Hey Questies, it's Nathan here. Thank you so much for listening to episode 13 of season 2. I don't like sounding like a broken record, and honestly, I don't have anything new to announce to you guys. I would probably just tell you the same old stuff. You know, there's merch available. Listen to Pen Sword, leave a review, and tell your friends. But instead, I want to do something different with this time, my short time that I have here at the end. And that's just, how about, after you finish listening to this episode, or you finish your drive to wherever you're going, or whatever you're doing as you listen to this, just go show some love to somebody. Go call up your mom and dad. Let them know that you appreciate them. Go do something nice for somebody else. Go look at the beautiful trees. Just enjoy your life. We're thankful that you listen to this show. I really am, but I don't know. I feel like I should use this time to just go do something nice for the world. All right, that's all I got. Maybe I'll have a new announcement next week. Maybe I'll do this again. I don't know. We'll see you guys next week with another episode down here in the Shadowgate. You guys are awesome fans. We love you. And go love some more people. May your place in his story be long.
She has...
I can't stutter in
Who are you again?
shit.
I can't read my notes. It's all dripping.
I can't stutter in character.
This happens every time.
Try to remember.
Why do we keep meeting in the Shadowgate?
Can we just meet in the normal gate?
Oh boy. Oh boy. Shit. Hold on.